see what goes down. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. So much firepower here. Trying to land that jab. Good job stopping that uppercut. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They're both trying for a knockout. Look at that left jab. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about this. There's the bell to start round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let... Whoa, wait a minute! George Groves stumbling backwards. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. They both want a highlight reel knockout. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And he caught George Groves big. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with the hook. George Groves, he's seeing stars. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Down goes Ben. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Ben in that. Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. That left uppercut doesn't score. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nope, that hook won't score. They stop the hook there. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back and...
Oh my God, Johnny! And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that. On to the 5th we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter shot. That uppercut just off target. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action.
Throw Johnny out of nowhere. Look at this. George Groves stumbling backwards. Oh, George Groves finally crumbles to the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! And he caught George Groves big there. Let's talk about Groves in that last one. There's the bell for round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
He couldn't take it anymore, and down goes St. George. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Missing with the hook. The stamina is off the charts. St. George is down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is